What's going on, guys? My name is Brandon, and today we've got a MIG welding repair job to do, so stick around. Welcome back, guys. My mother picked up this decorative planter, and she found it at like a discount warehouse place. Now, the way this works is that this would be like hung on the wall, and then you'd put in like some sort of matting inside this, and you can put plants in it. I'll show you. We have one that's similar. I'm not sure what this stuff is called, but it's almost like a straw or whatever, and it's to hold in the dirt so you can, you know, put plants in it for decoration. So this is the same idea as that. The only problem is it's got some broken pieces on it. So this piece used to go on something like that. But because it was broken, my mom ended up getting an awesome deal. So she said she got 50% off. So I'm not sure if is it 50% off that? Either way, this is pretty heavy. I think it's steel. I can see that there's actually a weld right there. So I'm assuming that might be steel. So this might be a good MIG welding project. Let's try to get this fixed and see what we can do with it. But before we get into that project, I want to try something out that someone sent me. So what this is, it's an adjustable head LED light that goes in place of a regular bulb. So what you do is you just unscrew the regular light bulb, and then you just screw this in place of it. Now the only problem with me testing stuff like this is I can't really test out the longevity of it. You know what I mean? It says it's 80,000 lumens. It's got 50,000 hours of lifetime, and it's got a 2-year warranty. And they're supposed to be pretty bright, from what I gather. It's got some instructions in it. Yeah, unscrew the old one, screw in the new one. Thank you card. And it comes packaged with. Oh, I like that. Look, so that's the feature you can adjust. You can adjust these so you can point them rather than just have light go straight down like a regular bulb or a regular fluorescent. You can tip them where you want them. Let's try it out. It doesn't get much easier than this. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can screw in these. Holy! Wow! That is brutally bright. Those are super, super bright. Look at this, guys. Holy, let me turn it up. Look at that. That's off. Now I'm going to turn it back on, screw it back in. Wow. Yeah, it's like night and day. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to film this. These are so bright. But what I like is, look, I can tip this down and angle the light right at my work table. Wherever I want it, I can point that light. So like over here behind me is this little grinding station here. So I can take this light. Oh yeah, look at that. Tip it right up, aim it right over there. Yeah, these lights are pretty slick. If this is something you might be interested in, I'll put a link down in the description. I'm not sure, how long these will last, but it says they're under warranty. So, 2-year warranty, 50,000 hours of light time. I'll tell you what, guys, these are super, super bright. Like right now, my eyes have like floaties all in them just from looking up because they're so bright. 3.8 times brighter. Well, that's kind of nice. Wow, those are super bright. I just installed a second one of those right there. So I got one there shining down at my table, and I got another one there. Holy, they're super bright, guys. These are wicked bright. But anyways, let's get back to it. So what we gotta do is, first thing we gotta do is we gotta prep the metal. So I don't wanna damage this finish too much, so I'm gonna pretty much prep this by hand, just using a file and prepping it. So let's get this leaf done first. What I'll do is just open up this vise and throw a rag in there. Yeah, this is the first area we'll do. I had to put you up on the stand because I couldn't do it free-handed. Alright, so grab myself a little flat file. Alright, that's that. Doesn't have to be much, I'm just cleaning it back. I don't know what that is for a finish on there. It's probably some sort of like metal stain. What we'll do is we'll just, we'll use something, I don't know. We'll do something to make it somewhat match in. I think the idea is to have this look weathered anyways, so. I didn't even try a magnet on it. That'd probably be a good... Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely some sort of metal. So, magnet sticking to it, so it's not some sort of pot metal or aluminum or a zinc or something. Alright, so we got that good enough. Let's prep the frame of it. And for this repair, I'm going to be using the Hobart handler. So the next thing we're going to do is figure out how to set up our settings. So we got to find out our material thickness. And this is just a metal thickness gauge. I've done a video on this explaining how useful it is. I'll put a link to that up above. But this will help you set up your machine. And you can see right here, we're looking at like 14 gauge roughly. You know, another thing it's got is it's also got a thing down here for your wire size, so 24, 30, and 35 thousandths wire. So let's go set up the machine. We're at 14 gauge material thickness. This wire here is a little bit thicker. That's about 3/16. So, but we're gonna size it for this right here. We're gonna be using C25 gas with this, so. We'll open up the side chart and you can see right here that we're using steel solid wire with C25 gas. It's 30 thousandths wire that I'm using, and we just scroll over to 14 gauge, which is somewhere between 16 and 12, and that says that we should be somewhere between 3 and 35 and 4 and 40. So I'm going to go to the high side and be right around 4 and 40. And as you can see, we're already at 4. So all we got to do is dial that back to 40. And that'll get us real close to what we need to be for settings. Then we just turn on our bottle, turning it on nice and slow, standing off to the side in case this regulator decides to explode and pop in our face. And with C25 gas, you open it all the way, and you can see we are still out of gas. I just haven't gone to go get more. So yeah, we've hopefully got enough to just get these couple tacks on. So let's get going. Now, one of the great things about MIG welding is that you can use light clothing. You don't necessarily always have to dress real heavy with leathers. So you can see I just got shorts on. What I do is just put a set of coveralls right over yourself, so that way, especially if you're in a hot climate, that you're not roasting to death. And doing something like this, a nice cotton coverall is perfect. You don't have to worry about sparks falling down inside your shoes or your boots, and it just keeps your clothes clean too. And if you wanted, you could always put on an overcoat if you were going to be doing a lot of welding, which is what I'll do a lot of times. But it's nice to put coveralls on first, just to cover up your clothes so you don't get them ruined, you know. Alright, let's get this party started. That's pretty filthy from the last time we used it, so clean her up a little bit. There, that's better. Trim off the little glob on the end, as you can see. Alright. So I think the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to kind of hold it there to rough it out where it originally broke off, and just get a little quick spot tap on it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try a magnet. Here we go. Look at that. There. I did it that time. There. Not too shabby. What I'll do is get a little tack on the back side too on both of these. There, I think we are back in business. So I got another tack there, another tack on the inside there, got one here, and one down there. So now I think what we'll do is go around this, see if there's any other inferior welds so we don't have to fix it again. I heard some rattling, but that's this. That's how. I don't know as if that needs to be. I don't think that has to be welded there. There's no point to it. So I think we're good. We are back in business. Look at that. Not too shabby. Just got to find a way to match that in. See what I can find. Alright, so this is where you guys get to see me be all artsy fartsy. Now, what I'm using here is just some Smart Stain from Sculpt and Go. I use this on a lot of my metal projects. And I'd probably use black paint for this, but apparently I don't have any more black spray paint, so I'm just going to use this metal stain and paint it on. Just, you know, I'm just trying to roughly trying to blend in this repair so you don't see it. And again, this is going to be outdoors, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Right? We kind of want it to rust a little bit. You know what I mean? But during that transition, I don't want it to look like it has been fixed. So there. Surprisingly enough, this is something that we had. It doesn't look quite there, but you know what? Close enough for what it is. So. I swear, guys, we had this. I swear I did not buy this, but pretty close, right? I consider that done. All right, and there we are, guys, all fixed. Check it out. I think that one definitely blended in pretty well. And down here, not quite as good, but good enough. I mean, if I took a little bit more black and ran it lightly up into there, it'd match perfectly. You know what? It is what it is. It's fixed. It looks good. It's going to serve its purpose. And that's what we came for. And that, guys, right there is just a small example of some of the things that you can do if you have a welder. Now, you don't have to do this with MIG. I could have done this with stick as well, and you can pick up a inverter stick welder fairly cheap. I'll put a link to my favorite up above. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is something that you like, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next week, I'll see you guys. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.